What is going on, guys? The huge preseason update is just around the corner, and we finally got some concrete information when that update is going to drop, including everything that's actually going to be a part of that update as well. If all that information sounds interesting to you, then definitely stick around because you're not gonna want to miss this. But before we get into all of that, definitely take 1 second to scroll down on the video and click that thumbs up and make it glow, as it would help me out tremendously. And for more of the first Descendant coverage, and additional coverage for other AAA titles coming out in the year, along with playthroughs and hilarious content, definitely make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of that. We've been crushing the like goals on the videos recently, so let's put out another one for you guys. Let's try to reach 25 likes on the video, that way we can keep up with all first Descendant coverage, news, and updates. But without further ado, guys, let's get right into the video. Nexon a while back actually deployed hotfix 1.0.3, along with an extensive list of the patch notes that actually belong to that exact hotfix. Towards the end of the hotfix patch notes itself, we actually got a bit of a teaser on when the next preseason update is gonna happen. Verbatim, this is what they put at the very end of that said patch notes. Last but not least, we're planning to skip the patch next week for the upcoming 5th week update on August 1st. Please look forward to the new Descendant Luna and Ultimate Valby, new intercept battles, new ultimate weapons, modules, external components, and skins on August 1st. And if we go back to the official roadmap that they released for the first Descendant, you'll see that the first one in line was Luna, Ultimate Valby, Gluttony, the new Colossus boss, along with skins, all happening early August. Which, August 1st, I mean, you can't really get any earlier than that, right? So, as they stated, of course, we will be getting the Descendant Luna. If you remember going through some of the missions throughout the campaign, she actually helps you in one of the mission lines on one of the lands in the overworld. Along with that, she seems to be in line with music and being able to hear things very well, so I'm assuming her abilities are going to stem off of that as well. Along with that, we're going to be getting Ultimate Valby, which, if you guys don't actually know, a lot of the ultimate stats you get for getting an ultimate version of a character, some of them aren't too crazy. I don't have the numbers on me right now, but there are a couple of sites that you can use to go ahead and see what a max level ultimate bunny would be compared to a max leveled bunny, and the numbers really aren't too far off. So I'm very interested to see what Ultimate Valby's base stats look like compared to regular Valby's. And later on in the list, they also say that they're going to be adding new modules, so I'm assuming they're also going to add some Transcendent modules that are only going to be able to be equipped to Ultimate Valby. They also say they're going to be adding the new intercept battles, and this is plural, this isn't just one. What I was thinking was going to happen is that they're going to add the new Colossus battle, Gluttony, to just the hard mode and make it the newest, hardest boss that we can fight. Now I'm kind of thinking in lines of, maybe they'll add a normal version of Gluttony, and then do a hard mode version of Gluttony as well. Maybe this one will have some sort of new mechanic, kind of along the same lines of the Hangman, which could be a gift and a curse. It could spice up the gameplay a little bit, but also if people don't understand or know about the mechanic, like the early days of the Hangman, it could be near impossible to get through with randoms that just don't know what's going on. It also mentions that we'll be getting new ultimate weapons, which is really making me wonder, is this a typo? Because if it is a typo, it's not a plural of the ultimates and void intercept battles. So maybe we will only get a hard version of the new boss and one ultimate weapon. But if it's not a typo, I can definitely see a normal version and a hard version of the Gluttony void intercept boss, along with one if not two new ultimate weapons for this preseason. As we touched on with Ultimate Valby, we'll also be getting some new modules, along with having 1 to maybe 4 Ultimate Valby specific mods. I also do think they're just going to branch out the mods in general, which will lead to new metas, new best builds for certain characters, and so on and so forth. Not touched on the roadmap, but inserted into the hotfix at the very bottom here, they also lastly mention that external components will also be added into the game. Now, for the few of you who may not know or really don't pay attention to this part of building your character, the external components are the bottom pieces that you use that are below the reactor on your customization screen, and this is where you really get like the bulk of your resistances, you get some more HP, down but not out, drop modifiers, and that much more. So it looks like they'll probably be tweaking with a couple of better ones to put into the game of higher rarity, like in hard mode, and some to add to the new raid boss themselves, since they also drop external components. So Gluttony will probably drop his own certain set that you can farm off of him in the hard mode raids that he'll have of him. And at the very end, of course, they'll be adding some additional skins. Now, most of these you'll probably only be able to purchase through their in-game currency, which is Caliber. Some of the cosmetics aren't too pricey, but on the other hand, some of them are very pricey. So definitely be on the lookout for those. I'm sure they'll be releasing some skins for some of the most popular characters, Ultimate Bunny definitely being up there. Although I am wondering if they'll actually do some way to get a free-to-play skins in there as well, whether some new quest lines or maybe through doing the award system that you get for doing certain feats in the game. I guess we'll just have to wait and see on that, but my money is on we'll be needing Caliber to be able to actually go through and purchase some of these skins. That pretty much wraps up everything that they've listed and that we've seen on the roadmap that's going to be in the preseason new big patch. But I did want to talk a little bit about the late August patch. It's only a couple weeks away after that August 1st patch, and it has a couple of interesting things in it. First off, it'll be booting up the very first official season for the first Descendant, titled Invasion. They also encapsulate an actual screenshot that I think is going to be one of the bosses, if not the main boss, of the dungeon that's going to be coming out that season as well. Along with that, of course, they're going to be having a battle pass, and if you've looked at this preseason battle pass, they've actually provided a ultimate weapon to be a part of its entire chain, and even providing a skin for it at the very end of the battle pass. A question I have for you guys is, what do you think is going to be the ultimate weapon for the new battle pass? Is it going to be one of the ones we already had, or will they make it a lot easier to get the new ultimate weapon that's dropping on August 1st and make it a part of the battle pass itself? We're also going to be getting a new Descendant and a new ultimate weapon. I think the ultimate weapon won't be doubled up. So let's just say the new ultimate weapon for August 1st is a beam rifle, right? I doubt the one for late August will also be a beam rifle. So I think depending on what we see as the ultimate weapon on August 1st, that'll correlate to what we can expect for the next ultimate weapon late August. And as for the next Descendant, Descendant number 16, I really think it could be almost anyone inside the main base in Albion. I mean, we have people like Nell, Alpha, Dr. Kate, and much more. One thing I would like to know from you guys is, out of everyone listed and everyone around Albion, who would you like to see as the next Descendant in line to be coming out in that late August patch? I won't delve too much into the early December update that's going to be happening with Season 2, but one thing I will say about it is I'm super excited to see what this mega dungeon is supposed to be, and the mechanics that'll go along with it, along with the utility companion system. I would be super excited if the utility companions could also get leveled up or modded up and made better with progression systems of their own. Especially if you have some sort of like vacuum companion that will just pick up all the loot for you. I mean, having to go ahead and grab everything after slaying a boss is a little bit tedious, but it's also annoying when some of your loot falls off the map like it does on some of the farms that we're currently grinding through right now. But anyways guys, that is it for today's video. Let me know all of your thoughts down below in the comments section, and of course, if you guys found this video informational or entertaining, please consider scrolling down and hitting that thumbs up button and making it glow, as it would help me out tremendously. And also, to keep up to date with everything the first Descendant and for more AAA games moving forward throughout the year, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay tuned to all of that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to catch you guys next time. Peace!